What's up? What's up? Hope you guys are all doing good. Move my camera. Yeah, that's how I'm starting this off. I moved my camera and I don't know how I feel about this angle. Just gonna be honest with you guys. So, that's what I'm working with right now. Trying to adjust some settings. I'm also in this put and I'm a little annoyed because I was up 100% on it and I was too busy to just exit. And now I'm down, 30% on it. A little annoying. I guess it is what it is, but not what I wanted, that's for sure. So that's what I'm working with right now. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing great. Hope you're having a happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It's been a long week. It just started raining here too. So that's interesting, huh? Hopefully the audio is good. I don't know. I also been messing with that a little bit. And I'm gonna go get my trading partner, Sir Rex-a-Lot. It's a new nickname for him I just came up with, eh? I'm gonna be getting him in just a minute. But let me just make sure everything is good here. Man, I seem a little glitchy right now. I don't know what the deal is. And again, I don't know how I feel about this angle. It seems a little close to my face. And also, I don't know. I feel like when I look down, it's like really dramatic. Alright, hold on. Let me just check my audio. Audio. Now, I do need to go, like I said, go get Sir Rex-a-Lot. Please hit that like button if you haven't already, though. I greatly appreciate you guys. But we're doing it. It is Power Hour. We are 20 minutes in. And I was about on time, a little bit late. I'm trying to be closer to 12, but the schedule I've been working with lately has been kind of pushing me back to 12:15-ish. And again, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but I want to start streaming like pre-market and then like 20 minutes of market open. That's something I could do consistently if I could consistently get my ass out of bed. So that's the hardest part, and really it's just trying to like go to bed early enough so that I can wake up. But yeah, I'll probably start doing that here and there before I do it consistently, but maybe I'll try to do it Monday. We'll see. It's a little easier on Monday because I'm already more rested. But after you do it a few days in a row and you only sleep 3-4 hours, it gets rough. But I'm just making excuses. That's really what I want to do. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to this put printing. And it's probably going to happen while I'm grabbing my dog. So I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this up and running. Don't worry. The charts will be up. Actually, let me lock this so you can actually see SPY. And this is 676 0-day till expire put. I'm looking really for the retrace back to the previous lows of the day. I mean, even around 680. And like I said, this was just up 100% on this drop here. And, we don't have much time left, so it is losing value. I'm break even on it right now. And I'm going to take a small chance. A little bit of a gamble here. Ooh, I'm always in the way of this damn chart. And I'm also going to rearrange my screens on stream at some point too. Just hang out and do it once the market closes probably. Yeah, maybe it'll be like a random after hour stream or something. Because I do have to end once the market closes. Pretty soon after that, I have to go get my kids. And then, it's just a few hours of me getting kids after that. But okay, I'm going to go get my dog. Hopefully this continues. I'm going to adjust my alert here. It's just going to take me a minute. And it's also raining. He's probably just going to go, quick potty. quick potty, and then he will be in here next to me. Yeah, so BRB. I guess I should let you guys know. Getting Rex. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this camera angle. I don't know, or not. But again, I'm just happy it's Friday. And here we go. And also the $8 challenge videos are still dropping. There's like a few left until the finale, and then they're over. And I don't even bring them up or mention them on stream. Maybe I should try to promote them more, but a lot of you guys saw them originally, and so it's just kind of, you know, I feel like I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I was going to try to make one long video of it, like a half-hour whole series of it all, but I just kind of ran out of time with that, and I had already started uploading them. So anyways, grab my dog. Be right back. Hopefully when I come back, this thing is up a couple 100%, and yeah. Green screen is moving a little bit. Don't mind me. Again, I will be right. I didn't even check my audio though. Okay. Okay, we're good. Audio is good. We're squared away. Okay, we are back. Oh, and we're up. We're up. Let's go. Get the stop loss, take profit ready. I don't want to be too greedy here. Just broke below. Man, hold on. It's hard to use a stop loss, take profit, unless you have a little bit of wiggle room, which I don't have much. And just like that, I'm back to break even after being up. I don't know. I mean, 3 to 5, that's like 70%. Ay, ay, ay. But anyways, me and Rex are here. Shout out to Rex. Can you say hi, Rex? He just woke up. He's drowsy. But he's here. Hi, Rex. Good boy. Chewing on his bully stick. I think he prefers to eat them in here. He kind of ignores them when he's inside. Here we go, though. We are making moves. Making our way downtown. Making gains. Do. Rex. He looks so comfy, though. A little jealous. I have like an old office chair in this studio. My good chair is inside. Even my old good chair is inside, both of them. This is just like a very generic office chair. And it's not the best on the glutes. But I don't use it for too long usually. Once in a while, though, I'll put a long stint in here and I'm like, oh, man. But yeah. So we're looking good right now, looking good. Once we get up to 100%, I'll probably consider the stop loss, take profit. If not, if we start to turn around, which it doesn't feel like we will right now, at that point, I'll just sell at 5. We'll see, though. Testing again. It looks like the trend wants to continue. 27 minutes left. See, I'm giving it a little wiggle room. I really don't want to watch it go back to break even or loss on it. So now we're up. It says 100, but I mean, market value. We're going off the bid, not the ask. So it's more like 70 years. So. But, got in at 3. Keep that in mind. You can trade with just $5, you guys. Doesn't have to be a ton of money. Once you get the hang of it in paper trading and you kind of know how it works, just test it out. If you're willing to gamble on sports with $10, then you might as well try trading with $5 or $10. Because at least you can control it a little bit. But same day till expire like this one, very, very risky. Not going to even pretend it's not. So I'm always ready to sell. Well, not always. As you saw, I just had to grab my dog. But that's part of the show. It's power hour. It is what it is. See, I feel like I'm so dang close to the camera. Yeah, it's a little quiet too. I kind of need I don't know, like some elevator music. Not elevator. Why the hell did I say that? Just some nice music. That's what I meant to say. I haven't been in an elevator in a minute either. For all I know, they could have updated it. All right, now we're up 166%. Let's put this stop loss take profit in here at 5. Oh, will it let me? Just barely missed getting in at 5. But that's okay. I don't really want to sell it at 5. If I'm going to do that, I might as well just sell it at 5. I would like it to go to 7 before I enter this. Just so there's some room to run. But again, it's not worth going from green to red. So I'm just going to put that in there. Hopefully we continue. Worst case scenario, it should stop me out at $4 for a small gain. Once in a while, it will stop you out at the actual stop price. Usually, it waits until it hits the next number down. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it stopped me out at 5. And just like that, it's going to continue. Isn't that the way the freaking cookie crumbles sometimes? Of course, when you want it to continue, it doesn't. And when you do, it don't. I don't know. But let's take a look at the orders. Yep, filled at 5. Filled at 5, and I'm still holding the hedge, which I'm probably, I might hold this. It doesn't expire until the 4th, I think. Wait, the 17th. I'm sorry, not the 4th. 4 days. 4 days till expire. So we can see how this plays out. You know, we are pulling back towards support. And let's take a look at the volume on the day. 72 million is pretty high. I think that's a little above average for now. For sure. I'd say average is around 65-ish or so. Don't quote me exactly because I haven't looked up the exact number recently, but it's going to be in that ballpark. And we may continue. Just may. And it is a whopping 64.1 degrees in here right now. Just barely not cold, but we're on our way. We're trending towards cold. Trending in that direction. And there's a light rain, so, you know, feel a little bit like a weatherman right now. But hey. Oh, let's take a look at Q. Maybe you guys prefer Q. I know some people prefer Q. And maybe I'll spend a week just trading Q next week. That might be fun. But, I mean, it's almost identical to SPY and IWM. They're all the same pattern today, basically. Especially SPY and Q, almost identical. What's Apple up to? Ooh, Apple. Breaking support. It is getting closer to a good buying territory. Another one that I am adding, and I did add today, to this small account, Under Armour. Whoops. Under Armour. Now, what's going on with Under Armour? You can see I have one right now at 690. And we're growing the small account together, guys. Live, mostly live. I take some trades off camera because, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Even then, it's I'm just usually busy. But I do have, like I said, that time in the morning. This is usually when I can do the best trading. Especially like same day till expire. But we did just lock in that nice gain. I don't know what that is from 3 to 5. 65, 70%. Something like that. I'm starting to like remove boundaries. See, I feel like I'm so close. Like a lunatic right here. Oh my God. Let me back up. Back up. Okay. That's a little bit better. Probably freaking. Oh, dude, I suck at reading the chat. It's been like 5 minutes just chilling there. Had a 678 put, went from 7, 14, 20. Nice. 7, 14, 8. Snagged. Just gaming chair. Gaming chairs are nice. That's what I have inside. Other than paying like a lot for a chair, it's a good substitute. But I will say they don't last the longest. Absolutely. I've gone through a couple. But hey, they do work nice. And one of them unnecessarily came with a massager. I'm not sure how many people even use that feature. I think I've tried it, just turned it on to see. But it's like, you know, it's just basically a vibrating pillow in your lower back, which I don't know. But it just happened to come with the chair. And it also has like a slide out like foot holder. A foot holder? That doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying though. Footrest. That's better than foot holder. Got a couple slide out foot holders for the left and for the right, of course. But Under Armour, I've been talking about it for a while, a couple weeks now. And today I finally added to it because I missed this pop right here. I was trying to get in here and I didn't. This put, as you can see, though, still moving, but we're getting so close to the end of the day. This thing is about to sizzle up. And I need to move stuff around in here. I need to make sure my chat is in front of me. You know, I got to get my shit together. slowly but surely, we'll become legitimate. Won't we, Rex? We'll make it work, man. Ain't that right, Rex? Ain't that right? Yeah, you're such a good dog. He just woke up so cuddly when he wakes up. When I open his crate, he doesn't even come out. He just rolls over and he's just like, you know, just so tired. And not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. Look comfy in there. Nice little cave like that. I would not mind a nice, comfy little tucked away nook that I could nap in. Ooh, would be nice. All right, we're about to break support again. So we just watched this put again go from where I was in to where I got out. Will we continue? No one knows. No one knows. I think we might, though. What's up, bud? What's up, bud? Got something to say? No. Speechless. But I just moved a boundary in here that I had from, when he was brand new. It's not even that long ago, but he's like 10 times his size. But I'm making it so he can go all around in here, which is not, it's a small area, but still. He doesn't even notice. I don't think he cares. Alrighty. Will we continue? If we break here, really what I wanted was to move back to 677. I mean, it was a 676 put after all. And this thing could still print. If this drops and we could see another big candle here, it is going to be painful. I really should sell this thing. Let's see. I might just hold it. There's a small chance we stay in this range. And I'll just take the risk. At this point, it's low risk. Potentially high reward. Why is gold up today? Gold is for the lovers, that's why. Let's see here. Got an article down here from Eddie. Up 2% today. Now, when I'm not trading futures, I'll be honest, I don't really pay attention to gold, silver, oil the same as I do when I'm actively trading futures. But I probably will start just trading futures alongside options. It's just, it's hard for me not to do them both. When I'm trading, And I don't really like to not trade something for a long time. I like to stay sharp. And I like to just, keep my eye on the market. So when I do go back into options, I'll probably take a week or so before I'm live. Maybe less. Who knows? Well, if I'm trading S or I can't even think right now. ES or NQ, I'll probably trade ES, but if I'm just trading that, I won't take long. Probably a day just to play around. But if I'm trading oil or gold or anything outside of what I'm already daily trading, then I'll take a little bit of time, refamiliarize myself with the charts, with the current situation, look for support, resistance, and depending on how much time I put in, All right, well, just like that, this put went from 5 to 2. Running out of time, running out of volume. The market is just basically flat today, going from green to red, red to green. About to take a drink out of a straw. I don't need anyone making fun of me for it. I'm already self-conscious about drinking out of straws. So I just don't want to hear anything, okay? Thanks. Well, it almost disappears. I just tried to see my face through it. God damn, that's impossible, boys. Vix is also up today. Mr. Vix. And no, I'm not talking about Vapor Rub. Alright? Talking about the Market Volatility Index. Get your head out of the gutter. Volume again, 75.3. It's kind of pouring in right now. Pouring in. It's also raining here. Looks like it's going to continue raining here for the next foreseeable future. I was going to say 4 hours, but it's more than that. I'm ready for spring, though. Ready for spring. I like the winter, but only when there's snow. I'll be honest. If there's no snow, I don't want the winter. If there's snow, bring it on. But it's like we haven't had good snow here in a few years. Probably like 4 years. Ain't that right, Rex? Rex. When did we have snow last? What are you doing? He has no idea. He was just born. All you can see is his feet. Sir? I guess that works. So chill. So chill. But hey, hey, man. I've been like fighting, I think, the flu because, you know, it's going around my house. Katie had the flu. Completely lost her voice. One of my daughters has lost her voice basically, but she's not really sick. Still adamant to go to school. She didn't have a fever or anything, but she has a project she's working on. She has to be there. I don't know if I would have ever done that as a kid. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I am not up to school. I should probably stay home. No, she is a go-getter for sure. Very proud of her. But look at that. So anyways, what I was saying, glad we got stopped out at 5. Locked it in. That's why we do it. That's why we use stop loss, take profits when we're there, you know? Like I said, I was waiting. I might not have used the stop loss, take profit. I might have just pulled the trigger on taking the order, placing the order, YouTube. Not pulling any real triggers around here. But I would have just tried to sell at 5 anyway, so I'm glad that's where we got stopped out. And I didn't leave anything really on the table. I mean, there's 11 minutes left. This contract's probably going to expire worthless. And if we did find support here, the 698 call, 4-day till expire, you know, who knows? We might have some great news. It's President's Day. And maybe that swing trade will work out in our favor. There is a possibility. I mean, we've seen 698 before. I forgot Rex was on the screen. I don't even know what he's doing. Oh, he's just trying to get a good angle on his bully stick. Those things are great. Once they get going on them, they definitely have a certain aroma. But anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh. Sometimes I feel like I talk myself tired. Talk myself straight into a yawn. But if we do bounce here, take a look-see. You know, 698 is not that far away. That was the previous all-time high, I believe. 697.84. After hours, 698.34. That's why you don't see it here. But you do see it here. That is because it was not during open market hours. Just in case anyone's wondering, because I had been confused once upon a time at that same thing. I was like, what? What do you mean? What the hell do you mean? But anyways, I keep saying anyways. I mean, I just showed you guys again. You don't need a lot of money to trade. You just do not. You do not. And we're gonna just take a look at it, review it one more time. I mean, the day is about over, and I'll show you guys where I got in, where I got out of that trade. And I'm always completely transparent. You guys know this. That was the 676 put. Got in at 3 at 1447. Held it for about 50 minutes, 49 minutes, and I got out at 5. So take a look at SPY here. We're going to go ahead and draw the arrows on here. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button. Hype the video up if you're really feeling it. I truly appreciate it. It is definitely a grind, just trying to like rebuild the momentum of a channel, especially doing live streams and posting videos and everything. So I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys watching, whether you're new or you've been here for a long time. Some of you guys are real OGs, and I appreciate it more than I can really express. So thank you guys so much. Let's get back to it. But we're just drawing the trend line right here. In at 1447, which would be, it always makes, I love how I have to figure it out because it's not the same time frame. So 2 out at 1536. Where are we at here? Hold on, wait a second. Hold up. Now I see what my problem is. I have a light blocking part of the screen. I need to see the 1 minute chart. Okay, so in at 1447, out at 1536. So you can see where I got stopped out. Basically, probably the bottom of the day. Draw an arrow. Make it yellow and nice and bright and flashy. Make it real thick. That's how I like them. My arrows. And then I got out in at 14, aka 11. And in at 1147. Right here. And why did I get in there? Well, I'll tell you why. Once I get this here arrow situated. Okay, in at 10. Why is it so hard right now? In at 1447, out at 1536. Hello, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just want to know that you need a thumbnail designer. Oh. No, I don't right now. Thanks for coming by, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. If you want to, I don't know. I don't know what your suggestions are or what your experience is. I do know my thumbnails could be better right now, but I need to put more time on them and more focus. I definitely agree with that if that's the input for sure. But I'm not looking to hire anyone right now. I'm definitely not at that point. I would love to be eventually, though. But yeah. But thanks for coming by nonetheless. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Friday, too. But so, what I was saying, we got in at 1447. Please say what you want to say. I don't know what that means, but I definitely always say what I want to say. In at 1447. Oh, I think you're saying carry on. Maybe there's like a language barrier here. I'm sorry. I think you're just saying carry on. But anyways, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you for being here. And if you're not subbed already, I'd appreciate a sub, like, and I'd like to see you come back and chat and just hang out. Maybe you want to learn how to trade. And maybe you're just curious what it's like, you know. Can you trade with $5? Yes, you can. I did it here. Can I make a free trial? I mean, you can, but I am not looking to hire anyone. So that's really up to you. I don't want to encourage you to like do work for free or anything. And I don't even know like what people pay for that kind of thing. I have had people reach out like with emails and stuff, but I haven't ever like connected or worked with anyone on that. But I don't know, stick around maybe eventually. I mean, the goal definitely is to be able to outsource a lot of that work so I can just spend time, making the videos and stuff like that and trading. So, if you hang out long enough, who knows, maybe an opportunity will show up. I would love to be able to provide that, just not yet. uh maybe I can get a lead. Um a lead on someone else that needs work, if that's what I don't know anyone that does, if that is what you're asking. um if you are looking for ways to make money, there's definitely ways to go about that, besides trading. Let me I think I have a link below here, but I'm not sure if it is or not. Hold on. I'm not sure if I have it linked up. Webull. No, on some of my videos my last video I posted, it should be in there. But I do have links in it, links to AI companies where you can apply and try to work for them. That's sometimes that could be a good way to work. Sometimes it's, it doesn't mean, sometimes you don't qualify. There's just lots of different, hoops you kind of jump for. Sometimes you don't hear anything for a long time, and then one day you'll hear something. But if you go to my last video, you will see a link for that, and I probably will start including it. I just, I wasn't sure how I really feel about it. But it is good, honest work and legit companies, though. So, but there is ways to make money. But again, I would love to provide the opportunity, but let me do it for just one thumbnail, and with that thumbnail, we can connect with each other for future too. I don't want to be hired. I actually do freelancing. Yeah, I feel it. I'm always open. If you want to try one out, I'm definitely open to looking at it and would love to connect in the future. The goal is to keep growing the channel. So right now, I'm still waiting on the first check from being remonetized. So one step at a time for me, but that is definitely the goal. Hopefully by the end of the year, I can start outsourcing and doing a lot of that stuff and producing more content. I would love to be able to help people learn how to trade, and just to be able to help provide opportunities like that too. So I think it's cool that that's something you're doing too. So congrats for even pursuing that. Making thumbnails and being artistic is something that's not appreciated as much as it really should be, especially with AI, these days. But even when you use AI, I mean, it just makes it, you have to customize it from that point. Otherwise, it's so just bad. So, unless you're doing simple little things, it's hard to get something really good. But yeah, so that's the trade. I don't even know. I think I got a little off topic, but it is what it is. The market just closed, and again, we hit just about the bottom of the move. So happy with how that played out. We held it for about 50 minutes, locked in 70% profit or so. And right here, I was actually up 100%. Could have locked it in, but I was in the process of transitioning to being out here. So, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And Rex is back to his original spot, I think. Hold on. I think he's frozen. Yeah, he's frozen. Bro, you're frozen. Well, anyways, the stream is about over, though. I do have to go pick up my kids. But it was a lot of fun. I'm glad we locked in this profit here, and we're gonna hold on to this call, and we'll see what happens. The market is not open on Monday, and my kids don't have school Monday, Tuesday, so I will stream, but it might be a quick one. Either way, I'll be on here. But yeah, watch for that resistance at 686. That's coming up, but if we can break through that and retest these previous levels, you can see right here on the hour chart, kind of, if I move my giant ass head, You can see them right here, 686, 690.15 is going to be a big one. Appreciate you following me, man. That's another thing I need to work on better. We'll be in touch for sure. So I look forward to, getting to know you better and seeing what happens in the future. You never know. You never know. I could be the Mr. Beast of trading. Rex, what are you doing, bud? But that's about all I have for today. Thank you so much, and shout out to you, Shub. Man, I don't want to butcher this. Shubham. Shout out to you, man, though. I appreciate you being here. Shout out to Iron Pigeon Investing. Thank you for being a member, Iron Pigeon. Greatly appreciate you. I think it's $1 right now, you guys, and I don't really do much on there, but I'm going to focus on that more soon too. I want to provide extra content for you guys and all of that. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you have a great weekend, and I hope you stay happy and healthy. I'll see you on the next one.